Are green energy and jobs really sustainable? We often hear the NDP talking about how the world would be a better place and economies would be much more stable and diversified by implementing green energy, which would in turn create jobs. But many of these green energy initiatives rely on government subsidies. And when the government cuts the cash flow, bankruptcies ensue. And when we're talking about government subsidies, we're talking about taxpayer dollars, your money. So these green companies are being funded by you, and so are these so-called green jobs. In order for these jobs to come to fruition, green energy companies actually need to work, and it looks like they don't. The world's largest green energy firm, SunEdison, is going broke. Stocks for the Obama-backed company plunged from $30 in July of 2015 to 59 cents in less than a year. The company is also reported to be $11 billion in debt. And there's also bengoa, described as the flagship for Spain's renewable energy industry. They filed for bankruptcy earlier this year. So I guess these companies won't be hiring anyone anytime soon. What's more is that Germany, a country that's taken the most significant steps towards transitioning to renewable energy, is facing challenges from increasing from 6% to 28% renewable electricity, according to a report completed by the Renewable Natural Resources Foundation. Positives included in the report detail the creation of jobs, but they're not all that substantial. Less than 0.5% of the German population is employed in renewable energy. If Alberta were to adopt such a vigorous plan as that country, that would equal less than 20,000 jobs, hardly enough to sustain and diversify the economy, especially when over 100,000 people are unemployed in the province. And that's not even taking the time to implement these strategies into consideration. And fossil fuels still remain the backup for renewable energy sources, so they won't be completely phased out. In fact, coal use has skyrocketed since Germany phased out nuclear power plants in the wake of Fukushima. Actually, GHG emissions have increased 2.4%. The German government has subsidized green energy with over 20 billion euros, and it's been shown through companies like SunEdison and bengoa that these strategies can't function without tax dollars. And if these companies are going bankrupt, how are they going to create all of these jobs and diversify the economy? Not only this, but these initiatives don't seem very green at all in the definition of the eco-crazies, considering emissions are going up and not down. It would seem to me that the sustainability of green energy and the apparent creation of jobs that come along with it are simply not a reality. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.